Global Vectra Helicrop Limited welcomes all passengers. This briefing contains important safety information. Please pay close attention. Government of India regulations require all passengers to comply with the safety precautions. We are flying the AW169 twin-engine helicopter. Before approaching the helicopter, make sure anti-collision lights are turned off. Always approach the helicopter from the side in visual contact with pilot. Do not approach the helicopter from the rear. Doing so can be fatal. Ensure no loose items like caps, newspapers, etc. are carried while embarking or disembarking. The ground staff or helideck crew shall guide you. They shall load and unload all your baggage. Wearing life jacket and air pocket. It is important to wear your life jacket and air pocket before boarding the helicopter. Wear your life jacket as demonstrated. Wear the air pocket around the neck as demonstrated. Pass the white loose clip of the life jacket waist belt through the slot in the lower end of the air pocket and clip it shut. Ensure that the white joins white. Tighten all loose straps. Lock the crotch strap of the life jacket to the extension strap to the lower portion of the air pocket. Ensure black joins black. In case of an emergency, on instructions from the pilot, deploy your air pocket as demonstrated. Check that the valve is pressed in. Then place the mouthpiece into your mouth with the shield between your teeth and lips and put the nose clip on. Do not pop the red knob but continue to breathe air normally. To inflate the life jacket, remove the Velcro and pull the red tabs firmly downwards. To inflate the life jacket manually, blow air into the tubes as shown. To release the excess pressure, push the valve in the manual inflation tube using your fingers. Remove the outer lining of your jacket in the manner demonstrated. The life jacket is equipped with LED light that turns on automatically when in water. Stretcher and medical rack. AW169 helicopter has 2 stretchers with 2 passenger seats for medical attendants. Both stretchers have a guided rail system and an inbuilt locking mechanism. In addition, they have a 4-point strap for the upper torso and leg straps. Prior to loading, ensure patient is properly strapped up. While embarking the patient in the helicopter, ensure that the stretcher is guided into the rail system and locked as demonstrated. While disembarking, unlock as shown and continue sliding out the stretcher and lift the end part clear of the aircraft cabin floor. The helicopter has been fitted with a medical rack. The contents are as follows: defibrillator or patient monitor, ventilator, suction unit, fire extinguisher, oxygen bottle, and medical air. Demonstration of seat belt. Use the steps to embark the helicopter. Once seated, fasten your seat belts. To fasten, insert the lamp strap and shoulder strap into the quick release box. Make sure that the belts are not turned or twisted and the quick release box is facing outwards. To unfasten, turn the quick release box as demonstrated. Always keep your seat belts fastened on board the helicopter. On board safety equipments. Smoking is not permitted on board or in the vicinity of the helicopter. The helicopter is equipped with the first aid kit placed in between the pilot and co-pilot seat. 2 portable fire extinguishers are available on board. One in the cockpit on the right-hand side of the pilot's seat and the other with the medical rack. These are to be used only on the instructions of the air crew. Safety briefing cards are placed on board. Please read them carefully. Lead passenger guidelines. To communicate with the pilot, the lead passenger shall push the call button. The pilot will then enable the intercom and talk to you. If the pilot calls, you will hear a chime and the pilot button light will start flashing. Press and release the flashing pilot button. The light will turn steady and you will be able to speak on the microphone. Passengers are also requested to monitor announcements and instructions from the aircrew over the public address system. Pre-ditching instructions. In case of an emergency requiring landing on water, on instructions from the pilot, remove all loose articles like ear defenders, spectacles, etc. Deploy your air pocket. Prior to impact, adopt a brace position. Place your feet together and slightly back. Grasp the front edge of your seat with both hands on either side of your knees to keep them together. Push your head and body into the seat. In a certain emergency, in case time does not permit, there are 2 things you must do. Tighten your lap strap and assume brace position. Post-ditching instructions. When the helicopter touches down on water, the floats shall inflate automatically. Do not open the doors. There are 2 emergency exit windows on either sides. On command from the captain, passengers sitting next to the emergency exit windows shall jettison the windows by pulling the red tab and applying pressure on the marked corners. Pilots shall deploy the 2 life rafts mounted outside the helicopter on the sponson. Each raft has the load capacity to carry 12 people. On command from the captain, the passengers shall exit the helicopter, inflate the life jacket and board the life raft. Do not inflate life jacket inside the helicopter. Life raft can also be deployed externally by the passengers by lifting the cover and pulling the handle like this. If the helicopter rolls over or sinks, take a single deep breath and pop the red knob by squeezing between the knob and the mouthpiece. Breathe out into the air pocket and thereafter continue to breathe normally. The cylinder in the air pocket shall activate automatically when submerged in water. In case it doesn't get activated, pull the red toggle to activate the cylinder. This shall ensure that you have air to rebreathe even if you are unable to take a breath before immersion. When the helicopter is stabilized, locate the nearest exit. The helicopter is equipped with a helicopter emergency exit lighting system fitted around the emergency exits. Underwater, these lights shall glow to help you identify the emergency exits. Release your harness and escape. Pelt demonstration. Individual pelt is placed in your life jackets and secured by tying it to the life jacket in a manner as demonstrated. Once activated, the pelt transmits a unique signal that aids the search and rescue agencies to locate and identify the survivor. When required to be used, remove your pelt from its pouch. There are 2 types of pelt. Pelt 1. Unfasten antenna and move it in the upright position like this. Open the keypad cover and press the top 2 blue buttons simultaneously for more than 1 second. The pelt will get activated, which will be confirmed by the flashing green and red LEDs. To deactivate, press the red off button for 1 second. Pelt 2. Unfasten antenna and move it in the upright position like this. To activate the pelt, press the on-off button as shown for 1 second. The pelt will get activated. Red and strobe light will flash, indicating that the belt is active. To deactivate, press the on-off button for 5 seconds. Once deactivated, the flashing LEDs will go off, indicating that the belt is no longer sending a distress signal. Belt is to be used in situation of grave immense danger. Utilize one belt at a time to prevent cluttering of radio frequency. Passengers are requested not to use the belt unless in distress. Deliberate misuse of the belt will incur a very severe penalty. In case of a false alarm, please inform the aircrew immediately. Raft contents. The raft attached to this helicopter are provided with several kits, which contains important life-saving equipment, some of which are emergency drinking water, first aid kit, sea sickness tablets, body warming bags, flares, shark repellent, paddles for maneuvering the raft. Belt, one each is placed in each life raft. Disembarkation. On arrival at the destination, please remain seated and do not unfasten your seat belts. Wait for the instruction from the pilots. Ground crew or helideck staff will approach the helicopter once anti-collision lights are off and positive clearance from the captain. Remain seated even after doors are open and follow instructions of the ground crew or helideck staff. Disembark one person at a time from one side only. If you have any further queries, please clarify them with our crew before boarding the helicopter. This concludes our safety briefing. We request you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.